What are the things you think the husband must have done that when she goes to the police is justified?
Physical abuse over and again,
Okay.
because physical abuse at a point in time can lead to the loss of life.
Yes. Hello and welcome to the OBICHI'STV. Baby,
Welcome.
are you excited?
Yes, I am super excited.
You are super excited.
Yep,
What are you excited about?
everything.
What do you mean by everything? You can't be excited about everything.
I'm excited about the fact that
You can talk without touching me, baby.
it's my touch, not your touch.
Okay.
I'm excited about the fact that I am here with you, and we're fulfilling purpose together.
Hallelujah.
Amen.
Okay. So, guys, we're about to have a conversation, and I'm about to put my wife on the spot. I want to play a clip. We'll first of all play a clip, then I'll ask her what she thinks about this particular clip. She has not heard this clip. It's in her phone. I just sent it from mine now to this her phone, and I want to play it, then ask her what she thinks about what this lady is saying in this clip. Now, Obi,
My love.
I want you to share your opinion from an objective standpoint.
Okay.
Do not go in defense.
Okay.
If this conversation has anything to do with anyone you have made contact with, anyone you know close to you or not pretty close to you, do not go in defense. I want you to deal a great blow to this
Okay.
concept. Okay?
All right.
Are we together?
Yes, we are.
Okay, now let me open the clip.
There's problem and this person needs urgent advice. He said, "Good afternoon, media girl. I need your audience advice on something. I recently got admission to go study in Canada for my master's. And initially the plan was to go with my wife and our two children. But honestly, I'm beginning to think it may not be a good idea to go with my wife. The reason is that even here in Nigeria, any small disagreements we have, she will call the police and human rights on me. Sometimes I just wonder what will happen when we get to Canada, where she knows the system is better and has access to all the things. I'm not saying I'm going to mistreat my wife over there or that I'm scared of the law. I just know my wife and I know how she reacts when we have issues. She's really hot tempered, even when it's a small issue. I'm now confused because I don't want to travel with my whole family and end up putting myself in a situation that will affect my studies, affect my future, and even my relationship with my children. Please, I want your audience to help me out. Is it better for me to go alone first and bring them later? I would appreciate if you help me post this. I'll be in the comment section. I'm going to say something.
Okay.
So, what do you think about this?
It's deep.
Okay.
It's very deep, but do you want me to give the advice or you have questions to ask me?
What do you think about it?
Like I said, it's deep. And wow. The man here is facing a situation of protecting his family. His thought is not even about him, first of all. His thought is about his family because he's trying not to put himself in a situation to lose his family. In this question, he must have mentioned only the kids, but his fear is not even the kids. His fear is even the wife herself. So it's not going to be easy
For who?
for both him to make the decision, and whatever decision he makes, it's not still going to be easy for the wife to accept it, because from this question, he does not need an advice. he knows what he wants to do, but
What do you think he wants to do?
he already said, I don't want to put myself in a situation whereby I would go there. While she is here, she's hot-tempered, one. Little issues. I don't know what he means by little issues. Do you understand? Good. Now, but when they have issues, she calls the police on him. This is 2. 3, they are going to a place that favors women more than men.
Do you think that environment favors women more than men, or that there is a kind of order there that puts people in check? Like, it is an environment where law is being respected.
It's an environment where law is respected rather, and an environment that frowns at violence.
Okay.
An environment that frowns at abuse.
Okay.
An environment that thinks and protects children at every given stage.
Not only children now.
Not just, first of all, I'm using children here because they are the minor
Okay.
here.
Okay.
First of all, the couples are adults. The children are the minor. That is why you find out that when you give...
You know why I said not children? Because the concern is that, you made mention of it is an environment that protects women, and I'm trying to say I do not completely agree with that. It is an
Okay.
environment where there is order.
Order,
Because in most cases, some men are also being abused by women, and the women face the law.
Okay.
In that environment, it's not only the men that face the law when it's not only the men that face the law.
Okay.
There could still be a situation where the problem is from the
Women.
yes.
Okay, thanks for helping me, correcting me towards that aspect. So let's put it the way we've come to understand it now. It's an environment that protects human rights. Let me use the word there. It's an environment that protects human rights. So he is trying to be careful not to lose his family, lose his marriage, and then also lose himself in the process, because if he would have actually spent a lot to take himself and his family there, and he is not going there that he would not want to make money there. He's also going there. So if he is not in a position to, as in, is not mentally stable over there,
It can be productive.
he can't be productive. Do you get? He can't be productive. So he's just being very careful. That's why I said he has made deep down his heart. He knows what he wants. Like you would always say, wants are different from needs. Now he already knows, should I put it, he already know what he needs to go there and be productive.
Okay.
But now, because of companionship and all of that, he knows what he wants also. So that was why I said he knows, he has already made the decision deep down, but he's just trying to, get advice from people to
either authenticate or justify
his
whatever
whatever
decision
decision he has taken deep down that is yet to voice out.
Okay. What is your direct advice to him?
I am not a supporter of distance marriage, distance relationship. I have been in a distant relationship and it did not favor me. I know people that have been in distant relationship and it didn't favor them, even to my own family, and it didn't favor them. So, one, at some given point in time, they lost communication. Okay, let me use this as a practical example. As couples, there are times one person is order and the other person is chaos. Good. Now, when this person brings chaos, order tries to put the chaotic person at that point in time in check. Now, you see yourselves, you pass each other. Even if because of the misunderstanding you don't sleep on the same bed, but you wake up in the same apartment, you share everything in common. Good. But, and after a while, one way or the other, you will throw words, you will say things that would make the other person to respond to you. This is possible because the both of you are close. But when you are in a distant relationship, your communication is just over the phone. You are not seeing yourself. So it is only when you think, let me call this person, and then you decide to pick up your phone and place a call, and then the other person decides, should I pick or should I not pick? I still want to, show I'm right at that point in time. Now, this is distant relationship. You can't just come and say, I want to see you, let us talk, let us iron this. It's only when I am ready for it or you are ready for it. And most times you find out that even in the conversations, there is temper is rising, anger is rising, and all of that. So, like I said, I'm not a party to distant relationship. I would rather your wife. Everyone has his or her temperament. And for you to have married her, shared 2 children with her, that is to say, there is a point where something is workable. Now, first of all, I would ask that you both go for therapy. You both meet people, counselors that can help your marriage work. And if it is workable, you put yourself in the working stage, as in the healing stage, before you leave. There are things you can help your wife understand before you leave. And all of this, you just need to, it will still take us back to the fact of being knowledgeable about what marriage is all about.
Okay. So there is I'm picking a few things here.
Okay.
You are being positive, number one.
Yeah.
That something good can still come out of
Yes. Not
the marriage. You believe that they can work on themselves and bring themselves to a better understanding of what they are doing. And okay, now that's about it. You are being positive and you are also referring them to experts, right? If you have a friend of yours who behaves like the lady, and this person is within your reach conversation wise, what would be your advice to her?
Now, do you know, before I go into that, there are some things that was not clear. If this man had gone to the extent of saying one or two of those things he calls little issues, you know, little issues to him might be something very serious to the lady, and probably for her to call the police on him, it's something probably that the society frowns at, like raising hands on
physical abuse.
Physical abuse. Thank you. Now, we don't know the extent of the misunderstanding and that. Coming to your question.
But okay.
Go ahead.
Okay. Go ahead with the answer.
Coming to your question, you said if I have a friend that is in the position of this lady. Good. In the position of this lady is I would ask my questions to know what exactly is the issue, because you wouldn't just come to, and like we already know, one-sided story don't solve issues. So if you hear from here and you really, want to be someone, you are someone that loves peace, and you being that positive person, you believe that these people can work, you have to hear from the both parties, be it your friend or not. You just don't judge blindly. You just don't become biased because this lady is your friend or your sister, or the man in question is your friend or your brother. Do you understand? You have to listen, hear from both parties if they are available to talk. With that, there is something I often tell you. Most times when you listen to people's story, you don't answer or you just don't give advice, like you've listened to it and then the first thing that comes to your mouth or your mind you say. There is the place of I'm sorry to go this part, but I think it is necessary for me. There is the place of the Holy Spirit being your friend, your advisor, your companion, and your teacher. So most times you ask the Holy Spirit to help you help these people. It's not just within your power to start from what you know, from the knowledge you've acquired, from should I say experience or exposure, thank you again, or exposure, you would know. But then you should be able to.
Why I use the word exposure in place of experiences, it's not something you have experienced.
Yes, it is okay. Probably something you have come to know or seen or understand better. Good, thank you very much. So in that place, you would be able to, pick the right words, know exactly what to tell them that would hit the both of them.
Okay, look at this. I feel you are being a bit defensive. I love the approach you are bringing to this conversation. In the first place, the approach that there is need to, hear from both parties. Because without hearing from both parties, it becomes very difficult to pass judgments or to even give an advice. Or any such thing as that. Now, that's a wonderful approach. But then, this question was actually direct. Like,
if I have my friend.
If you have your friend who is in the position of this lady and you have communication with her, right? Now, we are speaking of calling police on your husband and reporting your husband to the welfare, right? And this person is your friend. Where do you start first? Let's assume that the young man in question is not reachable to you. that you can hear from both parties, but you have heard that your girlfriend is in this position. How do you come into this conversation with your friend? Like, what would be your advice to your friend first?
I would love to know what brought about her going to the police or the welfare.
Okay.
Now, depending on what led her to have thought about such actions and then finally executing them will now determine my next speech to her or my next action. Now, I am not a party to violence.
Okay, look at this.
Or physical abuse.
Okay, hold on. What are the deal breakers for you that you will hear that it is what happened and you will applaud her for going to the police? What are the things you will hear that happened and it will not be a big deal for you that she went to the police to report her husband or to get her husband arrested?
What are the deal breakers for me that when I hear it wouldn't be an issue?
What are the things you think the husband must have done that when she goes to the police is justified?
Physical abuse over and again.
Okay.
Because physical abuse at a point in time can lead to the loss of life.
Yes.
So, number one, when physical abuse is involved and probably you've tried talking, you've used elders, probably family members to talk, and it happens again and again.
But do you think these things happen? Do you think these things start happening in marriage? Like there are no signs. Do you think people don't see signs
when you
of
see
these
a
things?
Violent man.
No, allow me. Do you think that there are no signs that there could be possible occurrence of this when people were dating?
There are signs.
There will be signs.
Yes.
Now, when people ignore signs, what would they see?
The result.
Wonders.
Signs and wonders shall follow you.
Are you getting my point?
All the days of your life.
Are you getting my point?
Yes.
Now, you saw signs and you ignored the signs. You were clouded by whatever thing that has clouded your judgment. And all of that. And the wonders are happening now. And you think that police will be a solution to it. Now, you notice that I asked the question, what could be your deal breakers? And you went to physical abuse, which I strongly frown on. You have come to know me in that direction. Now, do you think the police is the way out?
Okay. The police, I would say, is partially a threat to the person, to the man, if he is the one abusing the lady physically. This is why I say so. You know,
can I say something here?
Go ahead, please.
I feel like, be it in an organized society that respects human rights, that is orderly, if disagreements in marriage start getting to the police station, that marriage can no longer hold. There is this thing in me that is how I see things. Going to the police now is the same as going to the courtroom. And when marriage that, for example, that got united in the courtroom starts going back to the courtroom, it is headed for what?
Gosh.
For a divorce, for a separation. That was where you went and had your union, right? You are going there going back there is to separate the union. Are you getting my point? So whatever takes us back there should be for separation.
Okay.
I don't know if you get my point.
Okay.
Look at this. If I see if I see couples that has in their quarrel graduated to involving police, right? I feel like there is nothing else that can come out of that marriage. I don't know if you understand me.
I'm with you. I'm listening.
See, what will be the worst case scenario when the police is involved? The man serving a jail term if it is a serious case.
First of all, it's writing an undertaking.
Is you write an undertaking, and when if it is something that is that the person is yet to correct from his mindset, from because it's an identity crisis in the first place. So if it's something that the person is yet to make contact with himself, indeed, right, his essence is going to repeat, and by what will you call it now, by not keeping up
With the
undertaking, that is a jail term, that is a kind of serving for a period, right? Now, how do you feel that you're going to be in a house, your husband will be in jail, then him coming out, the marriage will still continue?
The marriage will not continue because even before you go to court, they would ask you if you've reported to the police.
Okay.
I think you would need a statement. Even before you get to welfare, welfare would also ask you if you've gone to.
But with this illustration I gave now, of because you and I, we've come to agree that the police will present some kind of undertaking and come to a decision and all of that, which if one flaunts or disobeys, it might get more strict, which eventually might take the person to court. Now, you notice that by reason of you going to the police in the first place, you have ended the marriage.
Yeah, see, okay, this is it. Now,
do you know
you
why?
asked me a question, which is if I have someone that this has happened to. Now, I know people, not just someone.
Oh, people.
Yes, that are currently, that are going through violence in marriage here. Now, when they report to the police, it's like an undertaking is being signed, which is like a warning to them. There are better ways to handle issues and not to raise hand and not to abuse this person. Because one, you can abuse, and in that anger, you would inflict pain on your kids also. Unknowingly, it's not intentional.
It's in both sides.
Yes, it's
There
both.
are some ladies that beat their husband.
Yes. So why you are your anger, you have temper issues, you have anger issues. Why not?
Did you ever experience your parents on a physical?
No. Even I think, I don't know if I've told you this. Even the day I tried to something happened at home. So my mom was talking to my dad, not harshly, but I think she wanted to I think it's money from my dad. And then, now, give me money. So she was like, give me the money
Being
now, give me,
intense.
yes. So me in that my childhood, I can talk, I now went to my dad and told him, give mommy the money now. Give mommy the money. My daddy looked at me and said, where did this one come from? And then the next thing, I think he was eating. He stood up, as in I made a comment, and then he stood up to like was it beat me, I ran. So my dad now, being, he is my friend, he is my paddy, so he trying to chase me, to beat me, to catch me and squeeze my mouth and beat me, he fell down. Hey. That was the day I realized that when husband and wife are doing you the child, don't put your mouth. Because my mommy took the fight. She chased me. Well, she didn't beat me because she knew I was trying to support her,
Okay.
kind of. But then my daddy now said, what will happen next 10 years will happen today. If you will come back to this house. And he said all the things he needed to say.
Do you know why you're saying this, and I feel like something happened. I think you became a kind of bridge for whatever that would have escalated.
Most times,
You understand?
yes, things
Are you
like,
getting me?
yes,
Things can go easily awry. Like things can go easily left. Are you getting me?
okay.
But then, you see, because of the kind of person you just said that no such thing happened, no such thing as physical abuse. Now, it could be this is who he is, that he frowns at things like that, and he also had the discipline to stay away from such things, that whatever might even try to lead to it, something will happen that it will never even occur.
Yeah.
I don't know if you get my point, because
Yeah.
there is this thing that whatever you set your mind at, that's what you will continue to experience, right? You set your mind at the fact that you will never find yourself in a situation where you will touch your partner, right? If you have set your mind at that, let me tell you something, regardless of how intense things can get, I guarantee you
You
that
rather
something will
walk out.
happen.
You rather
Walking out is even like something will happen that will
become a barrier.
barrier to it. That's like
Stop it.
God, the host of angels, like all the forces on earth will always be by your side to make sure that that thing does not happen.
Yeah,
If you have a very strong mindset set in
Yeah.
that, if you have a strong mind set in that direction.
Yeah. So
Are you getting me?
Yeah,
Okay.
I will never. I
Okay,
don't think we
now-
never did.
Okay. They never did.
No.
Okay, beautiful. Mine never did. I've mentioned it to you before.
Yeah.
There was no such, I never saw any such thing like that between my parents. So, if any of my brothers are even in that dimension, the question would be like, where did you learn this from? Do you understand me? And funny enough, I've not heard that complaint from any of my brother. I'm the last child in the house, right? And my elder brothers has been married, for all of them have kids. Now, look at this. Whatever leads to calling the police in a marriage. Okay. We have established that it is a deal breaker. Like, it will eventually lead to breakup, like divorce.
Yes.
It will eventually lead to that. Now, listen to this. If we agree,
If it does not lead to divorce, it will lead to the person losing his or her life. because
or
automatically your mental
losing
state is
their future, losing their purpose.
yes.
Now, losing your purpose is also losing your life, because your life is meaningless without you fulfilling a
You
purpose.
losing your purpose is because you're scared of what the world will say.
Are you getting me?
The world does not give a fuck about you.
Now, listen to this. If you and I have come to agree that this thing will eventually lead to a divorce, and you have already had that experience in Nigeria, what exactly are you talking about? Taking the battle now to an environment where it will be properly dealt with, because here, if we are still experiencing a lawless society, are you getting me? But this is an environment where law and order is being respected. Are you getting the point? So you already know where it will lead to. I don't know if you get my point.
Yeah.
You already know where it will lead to. Right?
Yes.
So if you cannot solve that problem here, why take the problem to another place? I don't know if I'm making any sense to you.
Yes, you are.
If you can see, what is your say on divorce?
Let's not deceive ourselves. If it's not working, it's not working.
Okay.
I am not, like, I would say again, I don't preach separation. I don't preach divorce. I believe in positivity. I believe in light, and I believe that there is nothing that cannot be worked on. But now you always tell me not to put the but here there is a but if it is something
That's hit extreme.
that has gone extreme, it is something that can't be managed, it is something that you've tried and tried and tried, instead of to lose yourself, you rather rediscover yourself and your purpose. You can do it alone. Marriage, as beautiful as it is, it's not a do or die. As wonderful as it is, but I believe, now I'm using this word, but I believe that if the both of you discover yourself, understand your essence, understand your purpose, marriage is not an accomplishment. Marriage does not fulfill you. It does not fulfill me. Marriage can bring out I am fulfilled, but it can bring me to, it can, as in, help me elevate myself. It can develop me better, because one will chase 1,000, two will put 10,000 to flight. Do you understand? So it is now you and I together. We would make it better, make it bigger. But if that is not the case, you don't need to lose yourself. You don't need, the competition is with you, not with another person.
You're a jewel of inestimable value. So whatever
Yes.
depletes your value, whatever dwindles your light, is not worth it.
At all.
Beautiful. Now look at this. A lot of persons will frown at this kind of conversation. This, I don't know if you agree with me, most especially people that are very religious. Let's say our parents, the generation before us. might not really find this conversation
They wouldn't
very
find
appealing.
it they wouldn't find it funny, because let's take example, my dad's family. There's something they often say when a man comes to pay a lady's bride price and dowry, let me put it that way. There's this thing they say: once you are married, or you are no more welcome, you are no longer welcomed to your father's house.
Okay.
As in, there is nothing like you are no more marrying, you're coming back to your father's house. So these are generations, our father's generation. They would always frown at it because they believe there is.
Now, in frowning at it, a lot of them are going through a lot. That if they had actually separated,
A lot is an understatement. A lot pro max.
do you get my point? That if there was any such thing as separation, I mean, a great majority would have actually
Done better.
done better. Are you getting me? Because we are experiencing a great number of people who are discovering themselves inside marriage.
In marriage.
Are you getting me? Which is something that barely works. Anybody that discovers themselves inside marriage, that marriage is headed for
Destruction.
Are you with me? Are you with me? Because, I mean, if we agree that our purpose chooses our partner and you discover your purpose inside your marriage, it is in marriage that you begin to see who is actually fitting
Yes.
for you.
Who would have worked better
For you.
For you, who would have
Right.
helped you develop.
Tap into your latent potentials.
Yes, Mario Godin said, who would help you develop,
Evolve. Yeah.
develop more, put you in that place where you are supposed to be, and take you even to higher standards.
Grounds, yeah. Good. So now, in all of this, I see a place of lack of self-discovery. I see a place of, I mean, it's a lot of, this is like one of the small cases that we are hearing today when it comes to marriage in Africa, when it comes to, I mean, globally. I mean, for our generation, these things are happening and people do not really know which way to go because somehow tradition frowns at divorce.
Yeah.
And not just tradition frowning at divorce is not healthy for children. Are you getting me?
Yeah.
Divorce is not healthy for children. And, you know, when you look at all of that, people try to continue to compromise. But I don't believe in compromise.
Okay.
You get my point? I don't believe in compromise. Like you said, what is working is working. What is not working is not working. There is no middle ground here. Even the scripture said this, you are either hot or you are either cold. If you are a lukewarm, God will spew you out of his mouth. Right?
Yeah.
So is either the marriage is working or it is not working.
Yeah.
What
And there
is
is
the
a
middle ground?
place, and there is a place of when you are, you know, a lot of persons lie to themselves. Let me not put a lot of us lie to ourselves. Now, we know this is not working, but we are covering up, believing
A miracle?
in miracles, believing in wonders, like you said, where when you see the signs and you ignore them, you see the wonders, believing for something good to come out of
Positive
it.
wonders, because the
Yes,
signs and wonders in the previous conversation is a
is
negative wonder.
one, yes. Now, believing that positive wonders will come out. Now, for that positive wonders to come out, you have to tell yourself the truth, first of all, that this is not working. Then you will be able to withdraw and go back to the drawing board. This is where you tell yourself the truth. You call your partner you both sit, tell yourselves the truth that this is not working. If we continue like this,
It's a shipwreck.
it's a shipwreck.
So, is there something we can do
Is there
to
something
make
we
it
can
work?
do to
Because
make it
we
work?
at least we are still at a phase where we can talk to each other.
Yes.
Can we make it work?
Yes.
Can we be intentional? Can we
Yes.
pursue?
Can we build?
Yeah.
Now living, and then it also
Now this
brings,
time around, you are considering maybe their children are already involved now.
yes, and then this, it's going to have to start from the place of forgiveness. Forgiveness of whatever thing the past brought your way, because you can't live in the past. And it said, all things are passed away, behold, all things are become new. So you have to let the past. It's, most times when you talk to people now, they'll say, I can forgive, but I cannot forget. For you to continue to have, that is when you know you've identified the issue, and you know within yourselves that yes, you are ready to do the work. You are ready to take those steps. You are ready, as in, I believe in you as much as you believe in me. And we believe in the life we want to give our children. Because most times these things start up and those couples don't know where it starts from.
You know, I said this very often.
Yes, they don't know how it started. But when you now get conversing, when you start talking, you realize that these are little things that you've ignored over time.
Yeah.
These are things that, okay, for example, the way you always tell me, I can function in negative energy. I can function in negative energy. And probably me, I'm like, who is giving you negative energy? Where is the negative energy coming from? What did I do? I'll go my way. Without asking, calling myself and said, okay, he has always complained of negative energy. What are those negative energies? Intentionally identify those energies. Intentionally decide to, free yourself of those negative energies. That is where the healing and the solution to issues come from. Now, because we are able to identify it on time, it is something you can help me manage, and me can help myself work on myself. Do you understand? But if now I continue in the part of, where is it coming from?
I don't think that this kind of marriage has a destination in view. Like, I don't think they have a goal. Are you getting my point? Because
Okay.
you know that when you have a destination in view, when you have a clear-cut goal, a definiteness of purpose, you already know the things that can hinder you from getting to your destination. I don't know if you understand me. And when you take those steps that will hinder you from getting to your destinations, you already know that you can no longer get there, right? So, like, okay, no, I think I didn't put it well. If you have a destination that you believe you can get to, and you getting there is by reason of the union you have come to form, right? You will be careful not to go in any direction that will affect you guys getting to that destination.
Yes.
I don't know if you agree with me. Now, knowing that destination and knowing the importance of you getting to that destination, knowing that it is that destination that actually is the fulfillment of purpose, that destination is you guys living up to your potentials, you don't want to take steps that will,
So now, let me...
cause you guys to derail.
Okay, good. That's true. But let me ask you this now. So, what's going to be your own advice to this man?
To the man?
Yeah.
Okay. Look at this. It might come off a bit brash.
Okay.
If he continues with that lady to a foreign nation where human rights is being respected, he is setting himself up for a blast.
And the blast is separation.
Now, watch this. Not just separation. Not just separation. The same thing he is fearing about will come upon him. Those things he
And
is
you
fearing
know-
about the most.
Yeah.
See, I told you that my response is going to be brash.
Do you know, you saying this just took my mind back something I read on socials, which is and you know, when things like this happen, probably, okay, for example, the lady calls police on him and maybe separating him from the kids, and then him, without thinking, decides to pay her back in her own coin, does one very dirty, stinking thing. It will just, the both of them will hurt themselves. What I read in the socials that I wanted to tell you was the a couple that traveled out with the kids for a while, I think 3 years or 5 years, sold off all they had here in Nigeria and moved outside the country. And something happened between them. I think either the woman reported the man first, or the man, one of them reported themselves. Then the other person, in order to do me, I do you, retaliate, went to report that it was a forged document that the lady used to come over, forgetting that you, as a dependent of that person, is also under that document. Now, reporting the documents that they came over with, the entire family of, I think, 5
Was repatriated.
brought back to the country.
Okay.
Now, this is what's anger.
Meanwhile, they sold off everything before they left. Okay. Now, you see the response I gave. Those things that are his fears will come upon him. Are you getting me? The scripture says we should be anxious for nothing, right? Those things he's anxious about will come upon him. And if he wants to solve the problem, he can solve it. I believe he can solve the problem here, even without even bringing it to the socials.
Okay.
Are you getting me?
Okay.
He can solve the problem. See, one thing is having a problem, another thing is knowing that you have that
Knowing you
problem.
have the problem.
At the end of the day, the same person that is complaining this might be the problem. Are you getting me?
Yes, exactly why I said.
At this point, right, listen to this. At this point, I'm not in support of any party because I've not heard from both parties. Like you said, you know me, this is how I try to manage these kind of issues. I want to understand from both parties as well what is actually happening. But then, look at this, Obi. That two cannot work together except they agree. They are not working. They are not working. They have continued to compromise and bring children here, and they are now exposing the children into the same problem. Now, if they still continue without solving the problem now, right, they are going to set themselves up for a blast and also jeopardize the future of the children. Now, that is like, remember, there was a time that in this type of issue, we had a conversation in this direction. I said something like, you are chasing your wife away for this type of attitude. and your children are with your wife, and inculcating in them the
The
same attitude
that you chased your
that
wife
you
away
chased
from.
your wife away for, right?
And
Now,
it's your
automatically passing it on to the next generation.
Your wife is training herself in them.
Your wife is like pouring,
Herself.
because it is whoever we are that will pass on to the next generation.
Yeah.
So by the time your wife will finish grooming the children, they are still going to carry that same life to their own husband's house. Are you getting it?
Yeah.
So what have you succeeded in doing? You have succeeded in transferring
Your wife into another generation.
you people's lifestyle
You've
that
groomed
is
your
not
wife in another
the same life
generation.
that you are not
Comfortable
with is
You're
what you
building
have
it for another man.
handed to other children, to other generation rather. Are you getting me? So now this also brings us to the prayer I say very often, that we should pray to fail early. Now these children are young. These are children. We're talking about children. When we say children, is children, right? Is either you guys decide to walk now or break now. I don't know if you get my point.
Yeah.
Since you guys couldn't sort it out before the children started coming, now they are still small, right?
Yeah.
Is either you solve the problem now
Or you break up now.
or you break up now.
Breaking.
Are you getting me?
Okay.
What, you wanted to say something?
No, go ahead, please.
Okay, that is what I have to say.
So, if you can't walk, you break up. No need
You can't be fooling yourself.
believing that you can travel. I am not the party of, in as much as I preach.
These are very difficult issues.
Yes, in as much as I preach no long distance relationship, like you said, or like we've said,
You would
if
have.
it is not working, it is not working. And don't put yourself in situations where you will lose your identity, because you've not even found your identity. That is why you can ask the public for their opinion.
Are you with me?
Now, what the public, as in
This is a time for this kind of person to go for self-discovery.
Yes, there are pointers
because
already that you can't neglect.
Baby, I know that we are going to function by the help of the Holy Spirit, by the help of God. This is nothing about these things is by our own power.
No.
You put in the work and believe that the host of heavens will be on your side. Are you getting me? Now, listen to this. The place of self-discovery cannot be joked with, because the nature of God in the soul of man is an ideal nature. It is, any such thing as what we have read here is an opposite of it, it's an antithesis of it. So anytime anything gets you to drift in that negative direction, there is a hidden finger that is playing around, which has nothing to do with your the nature of God in you. Are you getting me? That's nothing to do with the nature of God in you. So you realizing that early now, and going for that inquiry, going for that discovery, is the ultimate solution to this. I don't know if you agree with me.
Yeah.
That is the ultimate solution to it, because what other option than discovering yourself? Because you discovering yourself is making contact with the nature of God in you and developing it, putting in the work to develop that nature of God in you, right? That you might, show yourself approved.
Approved.
You get my point? And that you might also become an ideal for the next generation instead of transferring unnecessary trauma to the next generation. See, this is not something that we are beating. This is not something we are beating our chest that we are going to be an ideal and all of that. It is beyond it, because everybody is going to be tested. We are here now having this conversation, talking about this that is happening in another place, and it is going to be put out in the media, right? And people are going to listen to it. Let me tell you something that is pretty funny. By reason of this approach or this stand we are taking, is as though we have set ourselves up to be tested
and be monitored.
Are you getting my point now?
Yes.
Now, and guess what?
What?
Either we set camera and have this conversation. I mean, if either we project this our ideologies and stand about things, is either we project it or we keep it within us.
Within us.
Now,
yes.
whether we project it or we keep it within us, you will still be tested.
Yes, of course, yes.
Are you getting my point?
Yeah.
You will still be tested.
Yeah.
So, I even look at it that putting it out there, putting my own perspective of things like this out there, my ideologies about things like this out there, will even help me to put in the work, to keep working it. Are you getting my point?
Yeah.
Listen to this. It is not today that Oyedepo started screaming about hitch-free marriage.
Yeah.
Before he got married, look at, we're already in marriage, and we are working towards a hitch-free marriage. We are working on hitch-free marriage, right?
Yeah.
Oyedepo, when he went for marriage counseling, was when he told the counselor that he is going for hitch-free marriage. Do you understand my point now?
Yeah.
And he has stood on it and still doing great at it.
Yeah.
At his current age, which we will refer to as an advanced age.
Yeah.
Are you getting me?
Yeah.
He's still doing a good job at it. So it's a decision that people will take. And guys, we have taken this decision that we will, be an ideal. See, we had a conversation with some young ladies yesterday. It was an hour plus conversation. And after that conversation, I and my wife, we have been wrestling with that conversation. We've been talking about it. It's something that between 1 hour interval, we have thrown a line in that direction based on what these young minds are going through out there.
Yeah.
We're like, God, it is not going to be easy if we don't actually put in the work. Because a lot of people are confused out there and need direction. They need guidance. And my brother, you can only give what you have.
Yes.
If you don't put in the work on yourself, within yourself, if you don't develop yourself, if you don't develop yourself, if you don't build capacity, there's nothing you have to give.
Yeah.
You can only give what you have. Right?
Yeah.
So, looking at what is happening out there, and this generation Z, I mean, it would not be wonderful if we don't put in the work. So we have chosen to put in the work.
Yeah.
So my own, I have already shared what my advice is for the young man, right? So it is up to him
to decide what he really wants to do.
Yeah, but
he does not need advice from the public.
No.
He doesn't.
You continue with that. everything you are fearing will come upon you.
Yeah.
It will be like the case of Job. Everything he's fearing will come upon him.
Yeah.
Now it's now up to him to either decide how he wants to, because you know some persons will prefer to serve prison term in a developed nation than
to remain in Nigeria.
to even enjoy freedom in Nigeria.
Yes.
Some persons will prefer to be in prison in Japan than to enjoy your freedom of movement and all of that in an African
Because
nation.
when you can come out, you still be there.
Not just coming out and be there. While in prison, you are like you are living a better life than someone in
Nigeria.
Africa. Not just Nigeria. Are you getting me?
Yeah.
So he should choose
Wisely.
where to serve.
Either in the hands of the woman or in the prison of a foreign nation.
No, either to serve, because if he still continue with that same marriage here, it might still end up in Nigerian prison.
Okay.
Are you getting me?
Okay.
I told you something, like you have initiated, this thing has started going to the police already, right?
Okay.
So it's no longer a small thing.
Yeah.
So it's either that it ends up like that here, or it ends up like that outside there.
Outside
So
the country.
he should decide early. Let's not sugarcoat this thing. Let's not pamper this
Choose
thing.
the size of your cross.
I don't know if you get my point.
Yeah.
So that's the way I look at it. So guys, I think we have been able to deal a great blow to that conversation. Let's know what you think in the comment section. Everyone, we are at a time that we are enjoying free speech. But you know, free speech, okay, it's okay. Let's leave it at that. Let's know what you think about this conversation in the comment section, and also let us know what your advice is, either to the young man or to the young lady.
Yeah.
Are we together?
Yeah, we are.
Okay, guys. So see you guys in our next episode. Bye, guys.
Bye.